hell.
Pretty much. That's how it works in this universe, anyway.
There's Mount Fuji. There's Mount Fuji. Looks like we have an entire army guarding it.
Oh yeah, this fire level.
You can let us off here, big
Yep.
guy.
So I did return to having more of a difficult level here. We didn't have lava, so we can't really touch the lava on the ground here, obviously.
Obviously.
But the problem is that the enemies actually did give us more of a problem this time around. It was more or less because of these robots down here. We had to focus on getting them down easily.
I think. Oh yes, and I think we did game over on this screen. I think we did game over on this level too, because I remember doing this twice.
Yeah. The thing is, like, I was focusing on the robots. I don't know what you were focusing on.
I was also focusing on the robots too, but I think I was focusing more on like seeing if I can explode one of those pillars to take them out faster. My mind had plans, Roy. My mind had ideas. My mind had plans, and they didn't work, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah, we did take a lot of damage at this section, which, if I'm correct about this next section, no, it wasn't this section. No, it was some sort of section. Yeah, we had.
Yeah, because I remember doing this part, and we did much better on the second part. I think it's coming up where we got.
Yeah, I think it was this section here, and
yes, I think it's this section or the next section that we got a game over. I know it's one of these. I know it was in this general part.
yeah,
Yeah, it was this part. Okay, it was this part. Okay.
problem is we didn't get a checkpoint at that point in time, so it's like, gotta do all that again.
Yeah. Well, that's why I remember doing that robot part at least twice.
Yeah. So eventually, yeah, we decided to do more focus on those robots first. And I think at some point in time I told you to go shoot the robots as well.
Yeah.
The only problem is when I noticed that you were firing at the same robot I was firing at, I had to switch over to a different robot.
Yeah, no, because I think you told me to, hey, focus on the robots.
Yeah. So, at this part we actually did a lot better that time.
Yeah.
Say that now after I thought we just got shot.
Well, no, because I was focusing more on helping you than doing my own thing.
Then we got back to this section. It's
Yes.
a little more health than last time. I think that, like, the slap in the face was, like, after this section, it was the checkpoint.
Yeah, I think maybe right after we finished this part, I think it was the checkpoint. Look enough, because there was the health pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there it is.
It was just shooting more of this, and I think we had like lava rods falling from the sky. Because we couldn't touch the lava on the floor, we couldn't really rely on the floor to just dodge. Permanent parades and more boats shooting lasers at us. I don't think there was any other difficult parts this level per se.
There was, I think it's later on.
Well, I believe that was the boss that was later on, but not the boss, not the level in general. I just noticed that we were just like flying around the mountain thing. When are we getting into the base?
Yeah.
Alright, this thing! Why do they need a submarine for the lava again?
Who knows?
I would like to know. It's like, what's the whole point of a submarine for a volcano?
Why do they need a base inside of Mount Fuji?
I don't know. It seems like
There
a
you
good...
go.
I mean, with all the lava, you get less intruders, but that didn't stop us.
I think we also game overed on this screen too.
I don't think so.
Because I remember doing the orb things twice.
I think that was because we were doing both sides of that ship.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah, we did game over on this. Now I'm remembering. Because there was something on this part of the stage that was constantly firing at us.
Yeah.
Obviously, not whatever was in that building. Right, it was these robots that were constantly firing at us.
No, and there was something else.
Oh, it's these things!
Yeah.
With the annoying lasers. Yep. So that's another game over.
And I think we were happy because we didn't have to do that entire lava section all over again.
Yeah, essentially we saw what we had to get through, so it's like, take care of these missile turrets that are firing at us, then take care of everything that's on the ship.
Yeah, because once we got to the other side, we took care of the crabs.
I decided to just mindlessly just comboing those orbs back at them, but I feel like there was supposed to be a time where I at least realized that's a bad idea. I think there was a point where I said that was a bad idea. Yeah. I think I noticed on how much health we were losing, so I had to stop doing that. I don't know what I'm firing at. Oh yeah, I also noticed that there were some soldiers on the bottom there, so I took care of them right away. And I took it out a bunch with a charge shot right there.
Yeah, I think once we kind of got to this point, I knew exactly what we were supposed to do. It became way easier.
Yeah. Essentially, I decided to just dodge the laser until I could make another charge shot and essentially get rid of one of those lasers chasing us.
Yeah. I think you were doing that, and I was also trying to get rid of those turrets as fast as possible.
But I think I told you to focus on the robots. Because after we took care of the lasers, it was just a simple of making sure those robots don't come out.
Yeah.
I think once we make it around this corner, we essentially just shoot at the other side of what was on the ship and essentially get past the whole submarine. You had something against that crane, didn't you?
Yeah, I very much did.
You gotta wonder, just working as a soldier for this group, just to be taken out by a small child on a jetpack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just... Oh yeah, there was like more turrets on there. I don't know how they were able to get those turrets installed. I think once we got to the front of the ship, we were able to just continue on level.
Yeah.
Unless there's something I'm forgetting here. Oh wait, there we go. That's what I'm forgetting.
More turrets.
Honestly, at least they weren't lasers. Now I'm just trying to remember what was here now.
I don't... Because I'm shooting... Oh yeah, I was shooting that. I don't know why I have to shoot that. Oh, there it is.
That is a giant laser cannon. And that's Molten Echo. Yeah, you tell me you could see that boss without... There is no way you could see that boss. It's like I was dodging everything and such.
No, I just literally was aiming... I was literally just aiming straight forward, and I was hitting it every time. No, because I wanted to destroy it before you died.
Can you really blame me? Look at the screen here. It's like...
I know, I can see the screen, Royd.
Yeah, at some point I decided to just constantly dodge at some point.
Yeah, because I was saying, oh, come on. No, because you were almost dead, so I was literally like praying, like, come on.
And goodbye, submarine.
Excuse me.
And I believe the level just becomes a little more simple with these little...
Monster things.
Yeah. Don't know what we were shooting at. I think we were just waiting for that bridge to come. And then there were tentacles that breathe fire. Then we have this giant ship that literally does nothing. I think the tentacles were actually more of a problem than that ship anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this.
Oh yeah,
there
this little fun thing.
There's the ball. So why were we shooting the balls again?
I wasn't shooting the bulls, I was shooting the soldiers. I was just taking advantage of the bulls just being a distraction. Speaking of which, that bull just decided to come. Yeah, that's why we were shooting that bull, because it was a charge at us. After that first charge shot, I realized I could just dodge left and right with these things. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Essentially, you had to just remember that those things were there while I fired anything that was shooting at you. I don't think anything was shooting at us.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, essentially I was counting on how many things were just coming at us. And just more flying creatures with...
And I think we also game over on this, not this stage, but this area. I think we also...
I don't think we game over.
I
think we were just...
No, because I remember a platform raising and having to shoot it.
I just remember that we just had to shoot soldiers and just dodge. I don't really recall anything about game overing on.
I might be misremembering it, if anything.
Something that I don't understand here is that we do have this train section here. I'll go into the explanation.
I'm willing to bet this train will take us to the heart of the base. What the heck is that? Our shots bounce right off it. Okay, then, let's see how he likes this.
Moto Keeper.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah. Essentially, if we stayed into the air way too long, it would deal damage to us, I think. So we had
because I think, because we had to, because there was a switch or something.
Yeah, we had to. I was trying to figure out how to get the switch to activate, but then I realized I had to attack it. The fact is, you have to be careful not to fly too much because you will start taking it. But
Yeah.
actually, that does remove like one of your mechanics. And then he just tries to go in front of him. Of course, those fireballs are easy to dodge, but they do a lot of damage if you take them. At this point, I didn't realize that the train did a lot of damage, but I was also trying to stay on the trains in the first one.
Yeah. Because I think I mentioned something. Yeah. That was it. Yeah. I was like mentioning, hey Roy, what about those couples? Yeah. Yeah, because it is taking damage. No, it's not.
Well, they do damage to him, but it's just... I was just more
Not
or less
enough.
trying to constantly hit him with those trains.
No, but it's not doing any damage. Oh, there we go. See, now we're cooking with that. There it is.
Of course, we have this section again. And now he's in front of us again. Of course, he does fire more fireballs at us, and eventually we do get back to a point where we have to make sure that we throw the trains at him.
Yeah.
I think this time we do basically get one of these trains fired at him. Let's know that each train is good enough. Oh, okay, that's a damage.
Yeah.
Only problem is you have to keep watching that rear view mirror and start doing constant damage.
Now, I think what the trains are supposed to do as well is if it tries to get too close, it pushes them back.
And of course, I missed an opportunity for a train here because I started losing my footing here.
Yeah.
Then we have this segment again. At this point, we just realized we just had to shoot down the watchtowers. I wonder, did that actually do any damage? No, it didn't. And now we just have to do this train segment at least one more time, and I think this takes care of... Oh, I think I know what you meant by our next game over, because the next game over is actually pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
If that train... I'm just surprised at how that train is. Okay.
Gotcha.
This part right here.
Whoa! What the heck was that thing?
It's a baby. That keeper was a mom.
Oh man. Now I feel kind of bad for the little guy. you little brat.
So after one boss, we get to our next boss.
Yeah, this is the stupid one that I was talking about because I thought like you had to have.
When I realized you were shooting back here, I needed to get it all balanced up because I was trying to shoot the thing that was playing Kaichi, but when you were removing that thing, I had to shoot the other one up as well. I also try to get damage on as well, but when you were bringing that up, yeah, you have to keep it balanced, otherwise.
Because what is about to happen is the reason why you gotta keep it balanced.
Yeah.
Because if you also notice, the lava is starting to come up.
I decided to focus damage on the baby here.
And I think I was testing something of what would happen if, yeah, I think I was testing something to see what would happen if you had one side up. Yes, because this is the stupidest reason to game over.
Yep.
Yeah, this is like an incredible stupid game over reason.
Yeah, just because we got it off balance.
Yeah.
So you take the left or the right?
At this point, I think we just continuously decided to get everything up there because damage that we were doing wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, because I think, and then as enemies were coming, we stopped and we
take care of them.
Yeah, because I think I was saying to you, hey, wait. Okay, let's go.
Of course, we had to keep on going because of the lava.
Yeah, we literally could not stop doing this.
I do know that it had to stop at a certain point.
Yeah.
Also, I did not realize that I would be able to drop a health pack. So every time I was able to like do a charge shot, I think I decided to take at least a shot at it every time.
Yeah, just to see.
Yeah, every time it was like I got ahead of you, I decided to focus more of my firepower on the baby here. Until you got up.
Yeah, until I could finally keep going, and then I was like, right, we gotta hurry up.
Actually, the thing is like,
yeah, there we go.
You okay?
Yeah, just a little shaken up.
Because there's the baby. Or is that the mama? That's the mom? Oh no, that's actually keep it back. That's the baby.
yep. Luckily, I believe this boss was easy. Because it really didn't do much to be a threat.
No, not really.
All it did was like, with the third hellfire bullet, and then yeah, essentially it just did basic things. I think the volcano was actually more of a threat there. Yeah, it was more or less just constantly fire at it. I think the spinning attack was its most powerful attack.
Yeah.
That's because it couldn't do damage at that point. I think at a certain segment, it decided to do something else. But essentially, its HP was just draining it the more we just fired at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like some rocks that got a surprise attack in, but that took care of the baby.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that doesn't mean the level's done quite yet. Still had more of this level to go through.
This is what, the last level?
No, I think this is like the semi-to-final level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we go into this, like, tunnel here. I think leads into the base. And yeah, essentially you're just dodging all these creatures that are jumping out of the lava. Yeah, they just constantly just bring out like one ship out of then another. Okay, let's see. If I remember, this tunnel did lead inside the base now.
Yeah, because I think this is where one of the bosses is, and I think we did this twice? Maybe 3 times?
I haven't seen
Because I remember this guy.
when we were on the same side. Deco. So you're after Kaji too. We've got a few minutes to kill. Let's see if you're as tough as I remember.
So yeah, we got Commander Deco here. So we tried shooting at him, but realized that wasn't working, so we just took care of the soldiers first. Yeah. Afterwards, he starts moving the stage around.
Yeah.
But by the way, you do know you can talk about the bosses as well, right?
Pardon?
You're being quiet again, like in the regular.
No, I'm watching, don't worry, no.
But please talk at the same time.
Okay, alright. No, I think, no, there was something about this boss that during the gameplay, I was saying something and I was saying something, but I cannot remember because he had this gimmick about him. This boss has a gimmick about him that I cannot for life me remember what it is.
I believe that was in the second phase. For this one, it was just waiting for us to get our charge shots in and then basically blasting it.
Yeah, but there's something about this boss. I'm really. Because when you were doing everything, trying to get your charge, so I was really firing at everything. Now, because then I was hoping for a health pack or something. Because it wasn't the guns; it was something else that he has about him. It's just something else that he has. Cannot for the life of me remember what it is. I think he has. I think it's something to do with shadows.
I believe the thing that you're thinking of was in the second phase of this battle.
Yeah. Okay, there's the health pack.
Well done.
Yeah, because we had to do this fight a couple of times. I remember this.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it. It was the dragon. It was the dragon. Yeah, it was the dragon. That's what it was.
But the main problem was like the whole bomb thing.
Oh god, yes, this part too. Like this entire whole stage was just one gigantic pain in the ass.
It was definitely a minefield.
To say the least.
I think the Shadow Dragon was actually more beneficial to us because it did take out some of the mines, but we also had to watch out for it.
Yeah, exactly. You basically had to stay smack dab in the middle of that dragon. So it would detonate the bombs.
Okay, because our own firepower didn't take out the bombs.
No.
And there was actually something that we could actually reflect back at him that would actually deal a lot more damage to him. I just think we were more focused on the dragon and the bombs.
Yeah. We were more focused on the dragon because I think we thought that if we took it out, like I think we were thinking that if we took it out, then it would just be less of an obstacle, but I think it just became more of an obstacle.
Yeah. I believe that in the first step we did realize some mechanics there.
Yeah.
Well done.
So I think
Yes, because we didn't have to do the whole army thing again.
Yeah. So I think what I did here was I charge shot at him first.
Yeah.
Decided to dodge all these attacks. And then I noticed that. Which, if I could reflect that little signature blast that he was doing, I would be able to get a lot done.
I also noticed that none of my shots were doing anything.
That was actually another annoying thing about this boss that...
Yeah, it was another one. It's another one of the. It's like that sword girl's fight where I really can't do anything.
Yeah. It got to another point where it's like, what was the point of making this game 2-player?
Yeah.
Because I will tell you, I do have another game that I actually do despise because of how the other person played it. Pokemon Let's Go. Because of its 2-player, I do not like the game.
I like Pokemon Let's Go.
Well, here's the thing, if you're the second player and you get to like certain points, whoever the first player is can either make it or break the game for you. And because of that, there was like this one segment where you're going against Team Rocket, it's like, oh, that's a perfect 2-player mode. Nope.
Yeah.
They just tell the one player to say, oh, nope, you're doing this by yourself. The second player has no say in that battle.
I've also noticed that with this fight, the only thing that seems to be doing any kind of damage is your charge shot.
Yeah, that's what I noticed, so I just kind of back off and...
Yeah, but I think during our second run of this, because the mines was such a gigantic obstacle, I think what I did was I was focusing on the, I started focusing on the mines while you kept your eye on Deku.
I think this was actually the successful attempt because we now understand how he played.
Yeah.
Because, honestly... Oh yeah, I remember I could easily lock on, and so I decided to start doing that because when I locked on,
and then
I could reflect that, but I failed at doing that the first time.
And then if you notice in the top right corner, my my thing is right there for some reason. I think the
I think because you couldn't do anything, you just drop the controller and just watch me just battle this boss because
yeah, no, yeah, because now now I'm not even on the screen.
yeah. Like we were trying to battle like what's the whole point of having a player 2? They can't do anything.
Yeah.
But essentially, he does have bullet hill attack, you lock onto him, and then you basically reflect back. You have the Shadow Dragon that does get rid of some of the mines, so that's at least beneficial to you. But essentially, it's a matter of just waiting out his shots.
Yeah, it's really just a waiting game with him sometimes.
And then once you get that reflection off, you can just get a charge shot in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Shadow Dragon has to be up at that point. Yeah, this was an hour fail attempt because...
Yeah. Because I think I tried to come back in. Let's see. Because I think I tried to come back and see if I can take out the mines.
Well done.
Actually, the entire gunfire didn't even work on the mine. That's why I also didn't focus on it. Yeah, it's essentially reflect shot, charge shot, then die.
Yeah, why is my sense even on the screen? I'm not doing anything.
Because that was this boss. We realized that you couldn't do anything, so it was a matter of just trying to perfect this boss to the point where I constantly dodged it and had to reflect a shot. I think I still took damage from the mine, but yeah, I missed an opportunity to get damage on that one.
Yeah, I think it's another failed attempt.
Yeah, this was another fail attempt, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that was another fail attempt because of the mines.
Now I've like seen the gameplay again. I'm seeing, especially for this fight, I'm seeing so many, not mistakes per se, just like so many opportunities that we had, like during this fight.
Yeah, the problem was, this boss was only meant for one player.
Which I think is really stupid.
Like, I appreciate a puzzle boss, but at least when you get an opening, allow the other player to wail on it.
Yeah, or at least have the other player take care of the mines while the other player sucks the other guy in the mouth.
Oh yeah, I started to realize that I could easily just flash the bullets out of the way.
I also noticed that what we could have also done is some of the mines, I think you could have easily melee back at them. See how some of the mines are different colors?
Oh yeah. I just didn't
I
notice
just
that.
realized that's probably something we could have also been doing too.
I just realized that dodging the bullets was kind of pointless. I decided to just constantly just flash at it.
Yeah. So the purpley looking bullets, sorry, the purpley looking mines, you could reflect those right back at him. Because I saw you do. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Actually, I think I was
I
just.
saw you do that a couple times.
Yep.
Good form. I see how you got this far. Oh, but unfortunately, your time's up. Deco! Shut it off now! Come out to play, monster. Oh no.
Yeah, because I think this was a side-scroller fight, and I made a joke about this. What was it? It was a side-scroller.
Basically, Street Fighter.
Yeah, that was it. Oh my god, yeah, that was so funny.
The thing is, like, this boss was easy because all you had to do was time your attack. I think I was basically just punching him at this point.
Yeah, because I think at this point we were just so like, it's a rail shooter. That's just what this is. I think at this point, seeing it as a side-scroller boss fight, I think at this point we were like, what is this game?
Well, here's the thing, like, I'm realizing this is like a boss meant for one player, and I was more or less frustrated at that point.
Yeah. During edit, can you put Street Fighter music into this?
Nope.
Oh. It would have been so funny if you could have.
And now completed this stage.
Kachi! She won't be human for much longer. What then, Isa? What happens after that thing slithers out of that body? Come see me when you come to your senses. I'll be waiting. We have to get away from that device. Kachi, you're no more a monster than I am. Got it? You're the companion. You're the companion I've been looking for. I need your help.
Am I? Oh, I can feel him. Am I? Could I? Could I be inside Isa?
Kachi, can you hear me?
Isa.
This power, it's overwhelming. I feel it slipping into my soul. But as long as you're here, I can resist. Thanks, Kachi. This planet's final sunset is just over the horizon. Earth 4 will crumble before the might of the Nebulox. And Issa and the alien life form will perish along with it.
Come on, Kachi. Let's finish this.
Stage 6. One stage to go.
Yeah, this is the gauntlet one.